Ụtụtụ ọma ụmụ Chineke, welcome once again. We are streaming live from our Biafra Family Talk Show today. And of course, to get started, um, hmm, I'm not seeing anyone. Do you guys see me? Do you guys see me? No? Okay, that's fine. We'll start with our songs. Our nation, Biafra, our land, Biafra, our nation, Biafra, our land, Biafra. We are fighting for a nation full of love. Our nation, Biafra, love. Guiding up hope and peace and joy. Our nation, Biafra, love. No matter what you have or where you are. Our nation, Biafra, love. Everybody, let's come together. Our nation, Biafra, love. No one is to be rejected. No one is to be neglected. No one is to be defenseless. All in Biafra land, no. It's time to give justice a chance. So, and reject evil one. Restore our nation, love. We are fighting for a nation full of love. Our nation, Biafra love. Guiding up hope and peace and joy. Our nation, Biafra love. No matter what you have or where you are. Our nation, Biafra love. Everybody, let's come together. Our nation, Biafra love. We are supposed to have peace. No more aggression. Nobody will rob our children of the future and riches. No more games of politics. Just love and equality. Hope for humanity. That's how it's supposed to be. We are fighting for a nation full of love. Our nation, Biafra love. Guiding up hope and peace and joy. Our nation, Biafra love. No matter what you have or where you are. Our nation, Biafra love. Everybody, let's come together. Our nation, Biafra love. We are one strong family, one people. We are one strong family, one people. We are fighting for a nation full of love. Our nation, Biafra love. Guiding up hope and peace and joy. Our nation, Biafra love. No matter what you have or where you are. Our nation, Biafra love. Everybody, let's come together. Our nation, Biafra love. Of course, our nation, Biafra land, no one will be neglected. A garden of hope, peace, and love, where everyone will be taken care of. Good day, Biafrans, friends of Biafrans, and lovers of freedom all over the world. My name is Mona Chimso Aga. I live here in Houston, Texas. I am a Biafran American. Sister Augusta, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, Biafrans all over the world. My name is Augusta Nasike, and I live here in Richmond, Texas. And I am a proud Biafran American. Thank you for joining us.
And then I have my wonderful sister in Kentucky Fried Chicken State. Sister, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, sisters. Good morning, my people, friends of Biafra, enemies of Biafra. My name is Efutos Namadi Begi, and I'm here for us to have that chat, that important discussion that we've been having for some time now. Thank you for joining us.
Absolutely. Thank you much, Nick. Of course, before you get started, as you guys can see, we are streaming from our new platform called Biafra Family Show. We are trying to make this a family show, which is what it is, because people are getting confused thinking it's a women's show. We are here to talk about women. This is all about our family, healing our family one by one and taking back our prideful place. That's our agenda today. Always, not just today. So because of that, we changed the name to make it more inclusive because this is a family show. So before we get started, we do want to thank our Lord. Dear Lord, as we face this uncertain times in our land, we ask you, Lord, to dwell amongst us. We are comforted by the knowledge alone that you are a maker, a redeemer, and the ultimate master of our lives. We trust our land to your loving care and protection. Send your spirit to touch the hearts of our people. Give us the wisdom to always tell the truth, know what is right, and the courage to do it. Give us your light and your truth to guide us in our ways so that we may seek your will in our lives and impart the word around us for your kingdom. Rock of Ages, we know that you have strategically placed those of us in diaspora for a time like this to speak for the voiceless and fight for the weak. You have also endowed us with power, authority, and wealth to build a nation where other Africans will ultimately gain their true freedom and create a continent fit for human survival. You know that we are not asking for something that does not belong to us, but rather something that will liberate mankind. Therefore, Lord, we are asking for your intercession as we play our part in actualizing this God's mandate. In Chukwukikabeya's name, we have prayed, and then we say. Here in the US, we just celebrated Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is a place where you are, you show gratefulness for the things that the Lord has done for you. For the true Americans or the Indians and the old Americans that came here, it's all about, feasting and eating together. And then you have something that they call Black Friday. So for we Biafrans, instead of Black Friday, which is shopping, and it means so many things to so many people, we have found some information where it's a town where Black people were being sold at a discount. So what we did at this Thanksgiving Day, instead of having a Black Friday, we had a Blessed Friday. We went out there to market Biafra, and we bless others while we are doing it. That's why we are Biafrans. So for us now, moving forward, Black Friday is a Blessed Friday for we Biafrans. So thank you, sisters and brothers that came out yesterday to make us proud to serve our communities. That's how we can let people to start talking about us. I know how many people that came up to us and say, "What is this Biafra audacity? What does it mean? What does it mean?" Very intriguing and Biafra audacity. So please, whatever you can do to sell Biafra out there, please do it. You do not need an order. You do not need to take an oath. Just gather your sisters and brothers around the neighborhood and take them to go and serve wearing our Biafra audacity t-shirt. Thank you so much for our little ones. Our little ones came out yesterday. A lot of them went to bed late. But these children were fierce. They are Biafran kids. They woke up early in the morning, got there by 8 o'clock before time supposed to start, and then we did the needful. So thank you, Muchineke. I know with this little act of servitude that God will do greater things for us. So thank you so much. Our topic today is the power of constructive diversity. The power of constructive diversity. Human beings are created to make things happen. We know about Adam and Eve in the Garden of Eden. Things do not happen by themselves. Nature has diversity. There's beauty in having variation and, of course, option. And the end result as well as the essence of diversity is completeness and wholeness when you put all these things together. When diversity does not bring wholeness, wow, it leads to chaos. So for us to avoid this chaos, diversity has to be constructive. The best decision is reached when every voice is heard of. This ensures that all angles of problem are looked into, evaluated, and tackled. There are many areas of diversity that we can talk about today. There is race, there is gender, religion, economy, knowledge, level of understanding, opinions, of course, and views based on experience, professional training, gifts, talents, and etc. All these things are the things that makes us different, but if we use them in a constructive way, it will definitely be beneficial to us. Sister Augusta, please. How does diversity work?
Yeah, the way diversity works is that usually we have to set a particular goal and a target, bringing with different perspectives about how we can achieve that one goal that we have set. So it depends on the challenge or problem that needs to be fixed, and getting the right people with different, with one mindset and diversity helps us get to our target. There has to be adequate knowledge about what that target or the problem is. If not, you will just be working in futility. So you have to know the actual work, you have to know the actual target, you have to know the actual goal. You also have to know the actual problem and how to fix it. Acceptable rules of engagement and operation has to be slated, it has to be stated as a matter of fact, it has to be. Acceptable terms and conditions, like what is the timeline, what do we need to do to be able to achieve this one goal. Due process needs to be agreed upon. Like two people need to agree how they can move forward or how they can work together or how they can work together. So otherwise, there will be chaos at the end of it all, and there will be catastrophic chaos if people do not lay down how this thing should go. So for diversity to work, all the plans have to come together. Everybody has to have an idea of how to achieve this goal. And compromise has to happen in a sense, where if this pattern is not working and we have done it for a while, we have to bring in a different pattern that would make it work even faster. So diversity is important. We know we need it, but it also has its own pros and cons. So as we go further, we'll explain further. Thank you for listening.
Thank you, Wachineke. Absolutely. As we go further, you will get more out of this. So, Sister, what makes constructive diversity successful?
For constructive diversity to be successful, like my sister has said, there has to be clear definition of what the problem is and what is the target. Where are we going? Like in our own case now, we know that our problem is Fulani headsmen. Our problem is the contraption called Nigeria. Our problem is the enslavement. Our problem is the dungeon that they put us inside. And our target is Biafra. Freedom, liberty, justice, equity, fairness. So everything is clear to us. So there has to be clear definition. Everybody partaking in that tax, you understand what the issues are. Another thing is being honest and truthful about the problems and solutions available to us. When you understand the problem, you are not deceiving yourself. You are honest about it, that this is what the problem is, and everyone understands that this is what the problem is. And then we say, what are our solutions? Okay, these are our available solutions. We need to be honest and truthful about these things. We need to recognize the stakeholders. No one is an island. Recognize the stakeholders. Understand the capabilities of these stakeholders and their limitations. You don't start building castles in the air because we want to solve problems. No. We understand, for us to make our diversity to be constructive, we understand, okay, the stakeholders in this problem that we have and what are their capabilities and limitations. There has to be mutual respect for all participants. Mutual respect, because we are lacking this in Africa. In Africa, we treat each other very, in a very bad way. You see a woman, the next thing, just like a woman saying the right thing, they look at you and say, look at this prostitute. That is wrong. That is wrong. You look at a young boy talking, you say, look at this child. What do you know? That is wrong. That is wrong. You look at another one, you say, look at this one, are you educated? What do you know that you're talking? No! There must be mutual respect for all participants. You will respect their views and their opinions. Put all into consideration. Like my sister Mona said, it said that the best decisions are reached where everybody is heard. Even that stupid person that is talking, we need to hear what that person is saying. That stupidity that person is saying, we put it into consideration in finding a lasting solution. We need to recognize set boundaries, like my sister said. Then we have standardized activities. It's not just anything goes. What do we want to do? What are we going to do? If you are representing us, what do we want you to do for us? You don't just wake up from your sleep and do whatever you want to do because you are representing me. No. We will have standardized activities. We will set boundaries. This is where you will not cross. If this is your position, this is your limitation, this is where you will stop. Then we'll have open mind towards innovative ideas, so that we consider all the ideas and take superior arguments. Take the ones that are superior to our original plan and idea. Nobody knows it all. You have to listen to all. So for diversity to be constructive, and for that constructive diversity to be successful, you must have an open mind. Everyone involved towards innovative ideas. So that we're able to know the one that is superior to this one, and then drop the original plan we had if there's a superior one that came up later. We need to be willing to collaborate with possible, negotiate common ground, as Sister Augusta said.
Please repeat that again, Wachinek.
I said we will need to collaborate with all stakeholders and where possible, negotiate common ground. You cannot say it's me, my way or my highway on the highway. It must be me, is what I say. No. You are representing the people, you are representing us. It cannot be your way. We will all the stakeholders, whatever it is that is your idea in this struggle or in whatever problem that we're trying to solve as the people, we will bring all the stakeholders together, get synergy. Because what this one has, this one lacks. What this one lacks, this one has. That's why we talk about teamwork. So teamwork is the best. I don't know it all. I don't have all the powers. Me as a person, I have so much ideas, but I don't have money to execute them. So I need someone with money. So it's not okay that you have the idea that you don't have money to execute it, and then you're so proud and standing up there. No, it's called teamwork. If you want success, there must be teamwork. If you're short, work with tall person. If you're tall, work with short person. So that when something is too high, the tall person will go and pick it from us. And when something is too low, the short person will pick it from us. That is a team. So you need to work together. We know that there are some people that they don't like working in team. We recognize all these things. There are individuals that they do not like to work in team. And that's why constructive diversity recognizes the fact that if these people those people will be given their unique assignment. You tell them, okay, you don't like working with others. The Americans, that's what they will do. They will put you in the forest, give you a machine, say stay there and monitor the machine because you do not like working with people.
Or put you in a basement with a computer, you'll be remoting in for people.
Exactly. Nobody is useless. Everybody has something that you have unique talent, that you have unique assignment in this struggle and in the freedom of Africa and Black race as a whole. You don't like working with team, no problem. We'll keep you in the basement, like my sister said, and give you a computer there, say monitor activities there.
It's so true. You'll be getting a paycheck. Yes.
This Biafra we're talking about. Sorry?
I said they will be getting a paycheck. They will be getting a paycheck.
Absolutely. 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 So, and that's what we're saying, that the Biafra we want is going to be a nation where everyone will be given a conducive and enabling environment to fulfill his or her destiny. A place where individuals are allowed to function in accordance to their strength and weakness. We won't tell you to do what Chukwuokike has not given you the power to do. But we will so much work with you and find out which one Chukwuokike has given to you. That talent he has given to you, and we will use it. We will use all. Are you a cripple? You have work in Biafra land. Are you blind? You have work in Biafra land. Are you an idiot? Like some people will say, idiot. Yes, you have work in Biafra land. Anything, no matter who you are. If you are a human being, breathing through your nose, if you want, breathe through your ears. So far, we recognize that you're a human being. You have a role in this freedom. You do. And we want to encourage you. That you are diverse. You are different from the others. Doesn't mean that you're useless. You have a role in the building and restoring of our dear nation, Biafra. Thank you, my sister. I'll wait for now.
Absolutely, my sister. We all have a role. When we use our diverse power and we put it together, we form a constructive item that we can actually make something out of. So having a good diversity or constructive diversity is really what we will need in our Biafra land moving on. So thank you, Sister AP, for that. And then for any nation or organization to have a prosperous outcome, there needs to be a constructive diversity, like we've already said. It should be a platform where every member is encouraged to function to his or her full capacity. should be a family-centered leadership which will encourage diversity amongst everyone. With proper division of labor, each person will achieve his or her own potential. Also, everyone is given a sense of belonging, whether they are fast, like we have mentioned, if you're too slow, you don't want to mess with people, there's a job for you. This is the ideal nation where we intend to build when we get this our country called Biafra. Unlike the evil contraction called Britain, which created the zoo and merged the head-hunting Fulanis with the peace-loving Biafrans because of resource control. That's why we cannot clap for Britain or whoever else that plans to give scholarship or has given scholarship to one Igbo girl or boy. And then what happens to the rest of our talented children? So we need to have our own power in order to know what to do with our children who are high achievers. Also, can you also think about the fact these British people, they are the same group of people that went to Jamaica during the, I think it was 1949, during their Windrush, went there and brought these people to come and work for them. As we are speaking today, they are sending them back home to Jamaica as elderly and disabled. And as of today, 11 people that they have sent home died. Because for 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, you've been living there, working for them, paying taxes. At the end of the day, again, you're a monkey and a baboon. Until we get to love each other, love ourselves, until we begin to self-preserve ourselves. Now, Britain has used us as slaves. They turned around, they are continuing to use us as slaves. It's just that they're not doing it in a so-called open way. It's more conspicuous when nobody knows what they are doing. They are doing it from behind. I don't know how people are celebrating a nation whose origin is all about killing and stealing of blood. That's what they have done. And people are here praising Prince William, Princess William, whatever they call themselves, looking up to these people that we all know if it was a black family that did this, everybody would have lynched them by now. But these people are still riding high. They are still being propagated as if they don't even use the toilet. And they are still stealing from people. Still stealing from people. Yes, they are not taking them in a ship and dropping them in the sea or killing them on their way. Now they are coming to their country and taking our resources and giving weapons for somebody else to destroy us. We have to come together. We have to come together and form it, like my sister said, collaborate. We have to collaborate together in order to get our hands out of this evil contraption called the Zoological Republic. Sister Augusta, what constructive diversity? What is not constructive diversity?
Exactly. What constructive diversity is not is that something that leads to destruction of lives, properties, or anything. Like as in the case of the last election that they had in Kogi State, you would think that by now, and with all that has been said and seen by a whole lot, we think that by now the Bokis and Bamboos, as you rightly said, have risen up to normalcy, like knowing what to do, especially when it comes to election. Guess what? A woman leader of, I don't know if it was the PDP, was burnt alive. And nothing been said about it. They put fire in the woman's house and roasted her like a cook. Even a cook don't get roasted that way. No. Our youth, the children, they were shot and killed because one idiot that has not paid the salaries of his people for 36 months is vying to remain as the governor. He has not paid the salaries of his people for the idea and it's the truth, because I have a friend from Kogi State that called me last year. When she was telling me all this, I was like, how is it possible that you work that long and you don't get paid? She said she has not been paid salary. She and her husband, they both quit their job. They don't know what to do. Life is a mess with their 3 kids. So I was crying. I said, it's not possible that a governor will withhold your salary for that long. But that is the truth. He withheld their salaries and at the end of the day imposed himself upon that community. So that is what diversity is not. Diversity is not. That is destruction. That is not diversity. Then the police also use helicopters to spray tear gas on their citizens. That doesn't make sense. This is a voting season and the helicopters are flying not to rescue the injured. No, to spray tear gas on their own people. Because somebody wants to remain in power.
Yeah, well.
And that is why they said absolute power corrupts absolutely. Because this guy He was in power in the last 4 years, did nothing for his people, but he wants to remain. And they did this sham of an election and still put him there. So that is not what diversity is. A place where the weak children and women are denied their right. That is not diversity at all. We are not looking for that kind of diversity, because the one we want to look for is where my 10-year-old will be able to walk the street without being harmed. With the old women will be able to go to the hospital. There are so many things that we want for our people, not being tear gassed or killed at random just because somebody wants to become the governor. A place where the citizens are armed for speaking the truth. They are all speaking the truth. And you're like, oh my God, what is wrong with this country? The bill, the hate speech bill that was gotten was actually plagiarized from Singapore. When baboons and monkeys are your leaders, what do you expect? So that's the problem. He plagiarized an entire bill, brought like copy and paste. He didn't even edit anything. And that is the senator you pay several millions of naira to remain in power. No, that is not the kind of diversity that we're looking for. The religious diversity is used to dupe our people and massacre our people. We don't want all those fake pastors around us. We've been saying that for the longest time. The Rwanda governor, one of the first things he did when he came to power, Kagame, was to close down about 6,000 churches and mosques. He said, no. He's not converted all those edifices to something useful, meaningful. Not that there will not be religion, there will be, but all these fake pastors, you just gotta go. That is not the diversity that we are looking for.
Does church pay your rent?
It does not pay. Okay. No, they will collect from you. No, the church collects from you to go and be able to send their own children abroad to go to school. And they tell you to continue believing in God. No, that is not the kind of diversity that we're looking for. Politicians and church leaders, they spend billions that they've collected from people to send their children to school abroad. While the children of the voters do not even have a seat. Some will carry their seats on the edge to school. Oh my God. They don't have seats. They don't have blackboard or whatever. They don't even, some of them, the roof is leaking. Rain, as they are in class, rain is, dripping down and falling. And you're like, in this 21st century? Oh my God. So, but that is not the diversity we are talking about. The diversity that we're talking about involves people with sound mind, people that are ready to do something constructively, people that are ready to come and put in their best, put out, what is it called? Whatever knowledge that they know to make this country, the country that we're about to form, move forward. Not the people that will sit at the backyard and they will be advocating for this behind the door and practically doing nothing about it. They just sit down and hope that somebody else will go and take the blow and come back.
Mm-hmm.
Only for them to come and impose themselves and say, oh, we've been running this show for a very long time. Now that you just came, you want to come and sidetrack them or sideline them. But these other people don't even have ideas on how to move forward. And you have ideas that will move this situation forward, and they won't even let you come up with it. They want to suppress you. They want, so that's why we're saying that the Biafra that we're looking for is not where one person will lord it over any other person. Mm-hmm. There has to be people who have to come together with ideas, who will sit at the round table and discuss issues. We're going to discuss issues. We're going to discuss events. We're going to discuss how things will be done practically. There will be a lot of practicality in whatever we are doing. It's not going to be, I have to, this person has said it, so it shall it be. No. Diverse people, professionals of all kinds from every level will be part of what we are doing. They're going to bring the ideas and we'll be able to motivate these ideas and affect it. Because without that, we'll continue to be rigmaroling. And for how long will that be? So those are the kind of diversities that we do not want. We want the diversities that will bring things together. Diversity where goals are being set, where there's a target, where problems are being fixed. That's the kind of diversity that we are looking for. And it will come from us all. Because guess what? God has given that to us, has given us the brain to be able to do things in a different way. So we just want to wake up the minds of our people that yes, you can do it. You don't have to wait for anybody to tell you what to do. If you know how best you can bring your own to this table, go ahead and do it.
Hello, sister, you done?
Yes, I'm done.
Oh, I didn't hear your last word. You got cut off.
It's Biafra or Biafra.
Is Biafra or Biafra, my dear? You mentioned church earlier. Do you know that since I started using my tithes and offering to help people, I said, oh, this is how I know I was doing it wrong all along. Since I started using my tithes and offering to help people, my dear, things has turned around 100%, 1 billion%. So let's stop giving our money to all these fake churches. Use it and help other people. And remember, like the Bible said, you do not have to come out on the street and start shouting, I gave Mama Nkechi $10,000 for their school fees. No. It actually works if you do it the way the Bible said. When you are giving it, don't let your right hand know what your left hand is doing. And believe me, after that, blessings will come from nowhere. Police has stopped me before, which has never happened before. I have a ticket. If it's people to give her tickets. Since I've turned things around, police will stop me. No matter what stories I tell them, they will say, okay, go. Just like that. They will warn me and let me go. Am I talking about the children? Well-behaved children, scholarships everywhere. Please, follow what your Bible says. Stop following these fake pastors. Stop following these fake pastors. Use your resources to help your communities. That's what people do here. Look around and see who needs help. Holidays around the corner. Let's not wait till December to give Mama Nkechi rice. And then during the year, we're giving our money to the Yoruba churches. Go and use not just Yoruba churches, all these fake churches claiming one Nigeria. Use our resources to help our brothers and sisters, and God will do the rest. I assure you. Try it for 6 months. If it does not work, call me back. I will give you back the money that you spend. That's how serious I am. Do it just like the Bible said. And if it does not work for you, I will give you the money back. Sister, will you please continue before I move on to something else?
Yes, my sister, you're saying the truth. You see, I tell people, this Bible is actually real. The problem is that you're not practicing what is inside it. You don't even know what is in it. Because if you can read it by yourself and understand what it is, then nobody will dupe you again. Do not run up and down. People are taking you for a ride. Are using it to do as if you're in a circus and they're using it to play games. No, it's so real.
It is.
Especially in this sphere of giving. If you do it the way the Bible it said, like my sister said, you will get the reward. It's instantly. I was saying something to my sister, my children yesterday. I said something. I said, I'll pray about it. They said, Mom, we already know. We have seen the evidence of what our prayer works. We know. It happens like this so fast because our God is in us. Our God is not in heaven, He's living inside us. You talk to Him, He's not dead. He will hear you. But the prayer points that you're praying over 100 years and He's not answering, that means you're not praying what He said you should pray. You are praying amiss.
Sister Queen,
you're not yes.
You know, our people are confused. Sorry, my sister. Our people are confused about how these things work. Do you know that when you truly give from your heart and your left hand doesn't know from your right hand, you get so blessed? Our people will start looking at it like you're taking their blessings. That's what the law of the universe, you give and you take. Nobody has done any voodoo. It was done out of, when I tell people to come over to my house and Thanksgiving to eat, I'm not asking for you to give me anything back. But guess what? God will turn around and bless and bless. Some people are coming back every year to see, is she still able to afford the food that she gave us again this year? And so some of them will have the sense like, this woman is taking our luck. No. When you give, you receive. You give, you receive. And that receipt will not come from the person that you gave. It will come in form of other stuff. So do not hesitate. Do not hesitate. I don't care, even in this time of need, in this time of giving, a lot of us are anxious about what we are going to send home. If you still can give a little bit, please give. It will come back to you. Press. My sister, go ahead.
But giving, you can give your labor. You can go to Mama Nkechi and say, today, I want to help you to clean your yard.
Yes.
I want to help you to do. Giving is giving.
Giving is giving.
There's this one that some people gather here. They say, single mothers are always suffering. Then the men gather themselves together that any single mother in their neighborhood, that maybe the car broke down or something, They will go and fix the car for her
Wow.
to make life easier.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Exactly. So what are we saying? When constructive diversity, when you have constructive diversity, it becomes a powerful tool. Why? Because you will appreciate unison and proper collaboration. Because you work together. We are not called to be the same. We are called to be unique. Chukwokike made us like that. That's how God created us. To be unique. He made some tall, some short, some fair complexion, some dark complexion, some different. That's diversity in nature. Some are males, some are females, but none is superior over the other. He made us different, but there's need for unison and proper collaboration so that the power in diversity will be seen.
Yes.
That's the only time you see it. So constructive diversity becomes a powerful tool when there's unison and proper collaboration. That is how people want it.
Yes.
That's what we want from us. Not a case where certain people will betray their people for selfish reasons. Imagine what would happen if all Biafrans in business and politics agree to stand with the people of Biafra. Do you think there will be anybody that will be more than us?
Nope.
Do you think there will be any giants standing in front of us?
No.
That will not happen.
No.
Rather, what are they doing? They are sabotaging our little effort. Because they've been promised a fake peanut.
Yes.
Position in zoo. Because of that, you're sabotaging what we're doing. For example, the election of 2019. Rather than support us to push for referendum, it's a play for people. They chose to support Atiku and Obi.
Ndori, criminals in power, criminals in Abada.
I'm telling you, what came out of it? Failure, shame. Now they return with their tails in between their legs. You see the old men that refuse to learn. Look at Ezife coming to confess to us how they betrayed us, how they sabotaged what we're doing. You would think they would have learned their lesson by now?
No.
They're not learning their lesson. We wanted referendum. You said, no, please allow us to do election. We will restructure. We will do this. Okay. We said, oh yeah, do now. You did it, it didn't work. Rather than be noble and say, okay, since our own didn't work, and my children, let's come and support what you're doing. No, they're still fooling around, thinking they're playing with our intelligence.
Oh.
You see what is happening to the one that people call Onyema? See how they're pulling him up and down? Because he's standing with Zoo. If you stand with Zoo, you will suffer shame. Shame will come upon you.
My dear, they should, all I consider, they should throw him under the bus and let the truck pass. How about that?
If he doesn't wake up to support the idea that we have to get our own, that is our own time. If he doesn't wake up to that idea, he is going to continue to suffer that humiliation.
He's safe.
He's going to continue to suffer humiliation. They will not just only seize his business or whatever. They will even seize his homes. So if he is smart, let him come and put all his effort in what we are doing. If he does that, he would flourish. The selfishness of our people, they went up at you. They need to start shedding that. They need to start shedding that their selfishness and bringing their one face forward. That's why we are asking all these Zik people. I don't even know how to classify them. We need to give them a name. The Zik.
My dear, they are expired drugs, expired human beings. Whatever they want, they are really expired. We are so over their nonsense, so over it.
It's true. We cannot continue to wait for them. Since they have refused to develop common sense, they have refused to read the handwriting on the wall. They're still fooling around. So it's not only Onyema that will suffer shame, all of them. Because if you serve Zoo, like Mazen Nandukanu once said, you will suffer shame and they will set you up for destruction. That is what they will do to you. Onyema wanted to draw attention to himself. He left us with our struggle. Rather than come and support our struggle, he ran to South Africa to go and bring back Nigerians. And when he brought them back, what did he make them do? He made them to sing national anthem of Nigeria.
The son of Lucifer himself.
Despite what we are doing, because he is eyeing Igbo presidency of 2023. They think we don't know. You can't deceive us.
I know.
We know your tricks. You brought them back and they started singing anthem. That's true. How many times have they done something that they sang anthem? This one was strategically done. He brought them back and said, sing the national anthem of Nigeria, so that they will show that you are the best Nigerian. He finished that one as if it's not enough. He went to grant stupid interview. And when he tagged IPOB professionals as terrorists and unemployed youths that need rehabilitation.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine?
Who are you to rehabilitate professionals?
Ah.
What an insult! What an insult!
What an insult! Is he himself a professional?
Buying and selling guy. Can you imagine? Has we go you'll hear with an azanding rich people.
I know. They believe everybody is a miscreant. Maybe we need to start
profiling our certificates and then our student loan to show them how many of them that we have. We are not doing anything here in America than to collect certificates. Come to our offices, hang from wall to wall, certificates. How dare you call us miscreants? Criminals everywhere. Look at you, pathetic son of a gun.
You need to be rehabilitated yourself.
Serious rehabilitation.
That's why the bullet hit his head. So we want others to understand that among the monkeys, it's the monkey that raises the head up that bullet will hit the head. But people say they want Biafra. No, you want to prove to us that you're more intelligent than the rest. You raise your head up. I want one Nigeria. I'm trying to rehabilitate IPOB. Nonsense. Who are you? If a broomstick stands alone, that broomstick will be broken. But if it stands together in unison, you cannot break.
Absolutely.
That's why my people say,
yes.
There is strength, there's protection, there's power in unison. Nobody can break you if you come together and tie yourself under one goal. Say, this is our goal, this is our target. I don't care what you are, I don't care what we are speaking, I don't care my business. We want Biafra. My people want Biafra, and that's all.
That's all. That's all, selfish people. That's all. That's all.
No, they want us to give Biafra. They want to be the only Ezego in their village. So that every day they are answering, now that's Ikuku Wanonya. If you fail to support Biafra, you that you are calling yourself Ikuku, Wanonya.
He say.
You are not seeing the handwriting on the wall, that the world is not here to help us.
Sister, please, we're not taking phone calls now. I don't know, we'll be getting phone calls from Zoological Republic. We'll announce when we are ready to take phone calls, please. Okay, don't interrupt our show yet. We will tell you when to call. Thank you so much. Sister, go ahead.
So we need to understand that the world is not here for us. They have double standard. How can the world that is saying Onyema did this and needed, they allow Tinubu, Dangote, and Co? These are proven criminals that allow them to collaborate up and down, go up and down. So you're calling Onyema. Somebody is asking, oh, is it a crime to be Igbo in Nigeria? Yes! It's a crime to be Igbo in Nigeria. That's why we say we want to leave Nigeria.
Yes!
We are Biafrans. We are Biafrans. Nigeria does not like what is good. Nigeria is cursed. So we want to carry our blessing to our land. We've told our people severally, do not trust these white people. Do not trust this world. Imagine President Goodluck signed under Obama. America refused to tag Boko Haram a terrorist group.
Mm-hmm.
They refused to support President
Playing politics with the lives of our people. Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. They made him look weak. He went around looking for ammunition, looking for how to get ammunition. They were sabotaging it. They made sure they blocked everywhere. They made sure that he didn't get anything to fight. Because they want to make him to appear inactive so they can use it to bring Buhari and Jubril. It's a grand one. We understand their game.
We do. Sickening.
So it's time to expose their game. Come together. We are warning all these people that are even in the struggle, that have hidden agenda, have selfish gains they are looking at. They better watch their step. Because we, the others of Biafra land, we have risen and you cannot stop us. They need to understand that the only leadership we will accept is a people-centered leadership, like my sister said. A leadership with positive outcome, evidence-based leadership, result-oriented performance, not as one.
He say evidence-based leadership. Yeah, but to a Biafra audacity. Hey. Yes. Yes.
Nobody can deceive us again. You can't deceive us, no matter your title. You can't deceive us.
No.
So all those Biafra politicians, your time is up. We know what we're doing, we know where we're going, and you cannot stop us. Evidence-based leadership.
And
people have made it look as if leadership is an impossible task.
I know.
We want result-oriented performances. We want leaders that will be accountable to the people. Leaders that will see us as human beings, not the ones that will be shooting tear gas on top of us from a helicopter. Our elders have lost foresight. Thank God our youth have not. And
our children, we are packing them with knowledge. And we are still pregnant with more. You guys don't even know what's coming to you guys. You just don't have a clue. You have a clue.
They don't even tap the well of knowledge where it's coming from. They've not even opened the well. This well is on the surface. You know, like you have the well in my culture. You have that small one by the side. That's what is coming yet. We have not gone into the well to bring the knowledge.
Yes.
So we are here to back our children. We are here to back the youth. Our elders to go and sit down. Do not come and lead us with a chaotic brain. Dead brain.
Analog.
We are here to achieve the goal. And that goal is an all-inclusive leadership. All-inclusive leadership.
No exception.
Yes. That's the only time our diversity can be constructive and powerful. And we must attain that goal. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Chineke. They don't know what's coming to them. Our children are already downloaded. They are downloaded with Biafra, all things Biafra. So if you're sitting there lying to yourself, pretending, like with our family show, we are here to teach our people the needful. We are here to make sure that our mother's land is restored back to where it's supposed to be. We are here to tell our so-called leaders that we know what they are doing. That pretend to be leaders and leaders leading Africa into darker and darker continents. We, the mothers, are saying we are done with the old. We are moving with the new. Our children will be in charge. They are smart. They will know how to handle the rest of you guys. So keep playing games, keep pretending. Anyway, I don't even think they will have a problem because all these animals, in the next 10 years, they are dead. We'll be going to funeral. No, I won't be going to their funeral. In the next 10 years, a lot of them are dead. So our children, don't even worry. I don't think they will be in your, what is it called, list of things to worry about. So our people, it's almost time to start. Go ahead, Sister Augusta. Yes.
Sorry for cutting you.
No, go ahead.
Our own issue is that even if probably we are anticipating that they will be dead in the next 10 years or whatever, they are also keeping their own kids to be able to come and rule over us, which is something
lies.
Which is something we don't want. So if they want to put their own kids and cushion them so that they will not be affected about what is going on, and have one leg in Nigeria, one leg in Biafra, and they don't want to come out as we push our own kids every day to go out there and propagate the word. And at the end of the day, they want to sit back and want to enjoy the dividends of something they didn't work for. It ain't going to happen. This one is a different case because everything is now digitalized. Everything, there's camera everywhere. So we know what you have done.
My dear, why are you worried? Which kids? The what?
Position for yourself or for your children. It ain't going to happen.
Which kids are you worried about? The one that is prostituting all over Houston. You know, they buy their big house, leave their 4 children there. All your friends that you're sending money, sending message, they are sleeping with all your daughters. If you're lucky, if you're very unlucky, say they will sleep with your sons. All your children are prostitutes. I know I have an agent at UFH. Our children there are there prostituting. That's what they're doing. Even with all the money their parents are sending them, even though their school fees has been paid for 4 years, even the houses has been paid, they are there sleeping around. This is the punishment of you parents that want to leave our children in Biafra land to be schooling in a place with no roof in it, to be walking to a classroom with no teachers, to be going to school with no textbook, and you think you can come and spend $515 million like the US Yahoo News said this week. Nigerians spend $500 and something million a year to school in America. This is something that we can use to build any kind of institutional structure that we want in Biafra land. And they think that we're going to sit here. God will ensure that Akata will knock your children down. They will destroy all of them. If they don't get prostitute and get HIV and all of them, whoever that think they will steal our money and come and hide your children in a safe place and leave our children in Biafra land in a safe place and think like my sister will say. You got it wrong. You have another thing coming. They will keep misbehaving. We see them running around. In Kekanjo is that they don't even have to do any prostitute. They have money. The parents, the evil they have condoned in that country. You guys are well to do. You can afford to send your children here, but you're not asking yourself, what about those in Biafra land? You're not doing anything about it. You're comfortable with sending $500 and something million a year for your children to school here, while my children in Biafra land are dying. No. You will not benefit from it. Chukwu Biama will not allow you to benefit from it. If you guys if you don't want the law of Ofonogu to come and catch you, go and fix that place. Because apparently you guys have money. Go and fix it. Because it needs to be done. You have made your wealth out of the country. Go and spend your money like Rockefellers and all the people did here in America. They made their money here. They help Americans. You made your money in Biafra land. Go and help our Biafran people. Don't think you can hide your children here. And a lot of them are coming back here to come and enjoy a birthday. They are all in town, you know, bringing their children because they don't know what's going to explode at the zoo anytime soon. So as soon as school is out, they will come and relax here. Thunder. I don't know. We have to thunder name push up. For you guys to think you will destroy our father's land. My dear.
We need that thunder to go and visit all these people one by one.
He's saying. All right, our people, let's not get carried away. We're just so mad. There is no reason why our people should be suffering like this in 2019. There is no reason. That's why we hope for Biafra. We hope for Biafra so that any young guy you never that is old enough to get married should be married. Any woman that is there that is old enough to get married should be married. Any guy that finishes college should be able to get a job. We are willing. I saw my brothers at the food bank yesterday. They were bringing more boxes more than anybody else not there. Anywhere you put us, we outdo our competitors. Why are we being stifled? Why? And then we have all these people that are able to sing. Stupid techno now go hunger day. They're pretending hunger no day. Progressive. We want progressive. The only progressive you want, Mumu Techno. The only progressive you have is Biafra. Go and start singing for Biafra. Stop deceiving yourself. Alhaji Techno.
Both of them should start singing for Biafra.
You guys should start singing for Biafra. I'm challenging you guys to send me a Biafra song by the end of this year. That no matter how much song, either than she said they will come and collect you and your song. Then you will be singing in a Kuje prison. I don't know how good your voice will be over there. Stop playing with the lives of our people. We have to get together and speak in unison. We have to use the diversity that we have and use it to liberate ourselves. Now, this slavery, whether it's mental, physical, psychological slavery that we find ourselves in. All right, our people, let's play our song, the Tenonora. The Tenonora, we have to move. The Tenonora, we have no time. The Tenonora, the any day that Biafra is not declared, our people will die. Yesterday, they killed a 10-year-old, 11-year-old and went to sell something for the mom. The dead body is on the road. I don't know if it was a intentional or a stray bullet. These animals that don't know what it means to hold their weapon, they will give them weapon to be shooting any kind of way. I guess they think it's chewing gum. When it comes to your face, it will slap there instead of piercing your face. We have to go. Biafra needs to come by. Fast, fast, fast. And that's why we're saying, is Biafra or Biafra? Find a way to market Biafra. We're going to put it in their face. People will be asking, what is this Biafra? Because we are everywhere. If we want this Biafra by next month, which is tomorrow, we can have it. We can have it, people. If we truly want Biafra and all these animals are not playing games with the lives of our people, because they are Hanama, especially those of us in diaspora. If you flip walk, you turn on your water and it's on, you drive your car and it moves. And you're not thinking, at what point will my brothers and sisters experience that? At what point? And then we want them to stay in Biafra land. When you call Gawu, who? All right. We have to go. Oh, this is a song by Sister Christian. Here's her 191.
No Wi-Fi here in Ma's house.
Christy.
She's late. Late, Christy.
Okay. All right. So that's our sister, Christy. Yeah, Esenibo. She's late. We are trying to use her song. I wish, for those of you that don't speak Igbo, basically what the song is saying is wake up. Wake up. There's a snake in the comfort of the home. Wake up for us to do the needful. So here is the song. Once again. Yes, I want to sing. No, yeah, but well, I am well, no, Salo. Makanonya dalanda tata, no game kunechi, makanoju. Oh, yes. Yeah.
All right, don't much naked. The Nora, stop sleeping. We have to go. We really have to go. We have slept enough. And we're not looking for those that are still awake, but they are spiritually they are sleeping. We want you to be awake all the way through. So our phone number again to call is the same. It's +1 281 643 7283, and our direct line is +1 774 338-0942. We have a couple of calls while we're on the air. This is the right time to call to give us your 2 cents. We are talking about the power of constructive diversity in Biafra land. So if we use what we have and we merge it together, it can help us to achieve greater heights. And that's what we are looking for. We are also looking for people. We have cried enough, like my sister Yupi will say. We have cried enough. We are no longer here to cry. We are here to sell Biafra any way that we can. Put yourself out there. Go out in mass. Go out in the communities. Wherever you may find yourself, come together and form a cooperative. Collaborate. Get there. Get yourself together, go out and represent Biafra and put it out there for people to see. We want to flood not just the world market, we want to flood the media with Biafra regalia. We're here. We're here to take back what the enemy has stolen from us. We are here to ensure that our families are healed one by one, because anyone that hears this gospel truth does not have any choice. Even my friends, my family members in the zoo country that didn't believe in what we are doing, they are getting it from this show. Everybody is calling me, telling me, oh, we should put this in the Zoo TV. No. This is for our Biafran people. I said, matter of fact, it's for anyone that wants to change. It's for anyone that wants to change. We're looking for change all across Africa, for God's sake, because we want a better future. We want a continent that is fit for human survival, because we know our so-called leaders, they have failed us. They have failed us woefully. They don't have the interests of our children at heart. But again, who is to blame them? Do they carry pregnancy? Do they know what it means to stay up at night and breastfeed a child? So they don't have anything to lose. No wonder the future of our children is not on the agenda. Once they get their own and they can ship them to Houston and find a home here for them to prostitute themselves, everybody else can go to hell. And we, the mothers of the land, we are saying no. It's not going to be that way. So we are actually calling on every African woman, wherever you find yourself with your brand, let's get together and do this thing once and for all, and speak for the collective interests of our offsprings. Because the men, they are not doing it. They are not interested in doing it. They don't have the energy to do it. The Maggie that will be put in, especially those of us origin that come from Africa, originally from Africa. Our men can't do it anymore. They have used Maggi to cause their brain to become Swiss cheese. Swiss cheese is a square cheese that it has a hole in it, hole everywhere. Whereas a regular bread is supposed to be dense, but the Swiss cheese will have holes all over the gray matter. So that's what we have found in our men. They have holes all over their brain. They are not consistent. They will be in a line to do something. It will be, because of that hole, it will not complete. And then we help them, we mothers, we help them with our Maggi and our, what did you call it, Ronco? Sister Augusta, what's the name of the Maggi?
Royco.
Royco. and the accent, and the and what?
The white Maggie. Ajinomoto is the white Maggie.
Okay. So we've been using all of these things to cause our men, especially our men offspring, to be sitting down. Their mates are in Hong Kong fighting for their future. Our own is online, either doing something. They will make fun of or anything that is not even worth making fun of. And they will think it's funny. We want a revival of this. We want to change how we use this. We want to know. We want a change. And the only way that change will start is for us to do something about it, to first acknowledge that we have these shortfalls and be strategic and intentional towards reaching our goals. There is no other way. It's just like somebody that is addicted to something. You have to fight every day to come out of that addiction. And the worst part about addiction is that your brain will cause you to have a rebound need to take some more of that junk. So if you're not intentional, when that need comes back, you go and take the drug. Poverty is a drug. All kinds of things is a drug, because people think it's only when you smoke cocaine that you have to worry about addiction. Abuse is a drug. There are some people that want their husband to slap them before they sleep together because she get a rush when she gets slapped. That's an addiction. Yeah. So we really have to wake up, my people. We really have to wake up. We are not blaming anyone, but it is what it is. This is where we find ourselves. I get and do the needful and move. There is no other way to do it. We can beat people down. We can complain all we want. No, we don't want to complain anymore. We don't want to cry anymore. We want to be strategic and intentional about the things that we need to do to bring ourselves out of this. Okay, our call number again is +1 281 643 7283. Our direct line is +1 774 3380942. It's right there on the Facebook. You can call us on Messenger. You can call us on Skype. So these are different platforms that you can use to reach us direct and live. So do not hesitate. We changed our name to Biafra Family Talk Show for people to feel inclusive. So now is a good time to call, not when we're on the air, while we're still getting our points across. So call in if you have your contribution to make. Sisters, please go ahead.
And I would also want our people to share this story, share our program, let people listen, because what we speak about is very constructive. We're not here to denigrate anybody. We're not here to praise anybody. We're just here to talk about Biafra and how it's going to affect us positively, and to be able to share the negativity about Biafra, about what people think. Because I was talking to somebody the other day. She said, "Oh, I don't want one. Carry this Biafra thing and go." I said, "Okay, so down there they do petty job. When you are tired, you would want Biafra. You understand? So we need to also understand, let people know that we are not talking about war. We are talking about a form of referendum that has been taking place even in Africa, in the country.
You're right.
In Ethiopia, Sidama, we was that they asked for independence. So so many other African countries are beginning to ask for independence, and they did that through referendum. And that is what we want our people to start thinking. They say, "Oh, it's not going to happen in Nigeria." Fine. Let us continue to talk about it. When we talk about it, people would obviously know that we aren't kidding. This is not the time for us to talk and go back and sit down. We need to talk the talk and walk the walk. So it's time for us to come out there and do what is positive. So our people should share. Our sister Chinyere said she shared it on Twitter, and that it got a lot of compliments. So a lot of people, the last broadcast actually. So let our people continue to share any of those social media that you are, Twitter, Facebook, WhatsApp. Share it to your group, share it to your women's group, whatever group you belong to. Share, so that people will get this story and start doing their own part. Remember, we are all stakeholders in this journey. So start figuring your own angle and start fixing it. Right. I'm not going to come and fix that for you. So you all need to come and start doing your own part. Thank you, sister.
Absolutely, my sister. And we have come of age where we shouldn't believe what anybody tells us. If somebody says, "Oh, if you do this, it's what," go and research, do a little research. My people, move a little bit, put a little strength to it. Go and check. Don't say Okoro said, Munachi said, Okeke said, Okafo said. Go and check and see how some of this information will work. Instead of you to have this thing in your mind, because fear can hold you hostage. I'm not kidding, and it's not because you want it to hold you hostage. If you're not doing anything about it, it will cripple you. So you have to be intentional. It's like somebody touching it. If I see a snake before, I will flip and go to heaven and stay up there, or hell, whichever one that will take me first. But now the way I look at it, I guess I figured if these little children at the zoo, they take the children to the zoo from daycare, they are all petting snakes. Why am I having a what is it called, a freak accident when I see one? So you have to do this. The same thing with gun. I have to go and get a gun license here in Texas. It does not kill you to get one. The first time I shot it, God knows I thought my head has blown open. But over time, I overcame the fear and was able to go through the process. So all we are saying in essence, don't let what you don't know. Before, if I hear God, I will say, hey, God, oh, Jesus. No. Some people go to the bush here. Small 2-year-old white person will shoot you down. They will bring you down with a gunshot. It's easy target. Boom, you're done. And then a grown African will be, hey, did you say our men here, did you say you have a gun? They will start looking at you funny. You mean you have a gun in your bag there? Even some of them will start quivering, because he said the word gun. We have come up. Sister Augusta, we have come up.
Anti-gun and everything, anti-snake, anti-gun, anti-anything. I'm going to get over the phobia very soon.
You have to get over the phobia, my dear. You have to get over the phobia. It is other people are using it. If even in the Fulani land now, that the northern part, you will see a little child sitting on the floor with the AK-47 on her neck. And that's why she would need to take you in your majesty. She will take you down. So we have to let go of these phobias. Go and do a little research. Don't let what Munachi said fly, or what whoever says to fly. Go and do a little research and see what you can find out about those things, please. Because we have access to internet, we're doing all these things, and yet we are limiting ourselves. Go ahead, sister.
Yes, my sister. We just want our people to understand that life is not magic. People make things happen. Things do not happen by themselves. That is how it is all over the world. You do not sit down and start wishing that Buhari will become a better human being, or Jibril will leave and go back to Sudan. You don't wish that. You do not sit down wishing and praying and just begging that Biafra should come. No. We are saying that human beings have been created, like my sister said, to make things happen. That's why you have that brain. That's why you have the intellect. That's why you have the gift, the talent, all the things that God has put in you when He created you. Do not sit down wasting it or using it below standard, because there's something called abuse of talent. God has given you talent to fly aeroplane. You're riding bicycle. That is abuse of talent. Abuse of intellect. Sit down. Ask yourselves, what can I do for someone else? Like someone else, what you cannot do. What can I do for that person? That's a better way to live life. Doing for others what they cannot do for themselves. So that's your own talent. This other person doesn't have it, so you do for that person. Then that person will do for you. Like my sister said, life is about give and take. So there will be balance. I give, I take. I give, I take. That's the way it is. That's balance in life. That's how people can make it. You don't sit down, take. Or you sit down, give. No. It has to be balanced. So if there's anybody, but let me know when the call comes in.
Go ahead now.
Okay. So you sit down, you observe, then you feel, you notice there's a problem. Then you begin to think, how do I solve this problem? You say, oh, I don't have enough energy, resources to solve it. But I know that Nkechi has, and I know that Matthew has. Okay, let me form a group with Matthew and Nkechi so that we can solve this problem. I know I can climb, but Nkechi cannot climb. I know I can run, but Matthew cannot run. I know I have physical power, but the other person has intellect. That is how the world, that is how God made the world to function. It is abnormal for you to sit down calling UN, calling any other person to come and deliver you. They will not come, they will deliver their own people. They will only come to you when you are half dead. When you are like, they wipe you off, then they will wake up and say, we hear what is happening in Biafra. Have they given you justice over the one that they killed you 1967 to 1970? Or have they not heard about it? Have they come to redress that genocide, that evil that was done in our land? Have they said anything about it?
No.
And you're sitting down waiting and wishing that a Yoruba man will suddenly recognize you and recognize that you need freedom. No, freedom is taken, it's not given. Mazi has always said this. I don't know why people started thinking that they're not getting the message. That's what my sister said is Maggi and Ajinomoto, and I agree. Yeah, they are using it to stop eating Maggi, and our mothers, please stop using Maggi. No, all this billy stuff to cook food for our people, especially our men. It kills their brain cells very fast. They will just sit down, they look. And we can't do that anymore. We can't do that anymore. And why you know it's very destructive is that when they're supposed to do something, they won't do it. When a woman that you brought decides to stand up to do it, they start feeling bad. They say, you a woman, see what you're doing. But you a man, you're not doing what you're supposed to do. That's why I'm coming. If you did what you should do, I will be busy just taking care of myself. So you want both of us to sit down and watch our children to die? That will not happen. That will not happen. We, the mothers of Biafra, said it will not happen. We will do the little we can. If you want, wake up. If you don't wake up, we will come and overtake you. We will. We promise you. So you better wake up and start doing what you're supposed to do. Self-defense is a right that you have as a human being. There are so many ways to defend yourself. I tell somebody that disarming somebody with AK-47 is self-defense. If the only thing you can learn is how to disarm somebody that is about to shoot you, it's self-defense. It's self-defense for crying out loud. But we are saying that crying is not part of self-defense.
Nope.
Sitting down and complaining and doing nothing is not part of self-defense. You are being stupid.
Or asking God that I gave you sense to go and learn self-defense to come and help you.
I'm telling you, hey, God will help us. Hey, God will help us. Hey, it is well. I said it is not well, no. It is river. It's already river. The well is too small. Please, our people, this thing has to be done now. Any day Biafra is not declared as a sovereign nation, our people die. Our people die. And they bring up all manner of, the other day, our brother Mazin into this Madoka, he was giving a report of a hand that bringing dangerous dagger, AK-47 into Biafra land. Yes, now they will. We are at war. Who has not understood that we are at war? We are at war. So the enemy is bringing all the things he wants to bring. It is our own right to defend.
Go ahead, sister. Hello? Oh, okay. Looks like her phone got disconnected. So some of the things that we are telling you to do, whether it's Maggi or planting your food or avoiding Fulani goods and services, one of the things that we try to do is to practice what we preach. Here again, we plant things that we eat. We plant our ose in the backyard. We plant our mango in the backyard. We plant our orange in the backyard, grapes in the backyard. All of these things to make sure that we're not eating all this fake food. So we are not asking you. Sister Augusta mentioned last week, she cooks the best soup. I cook the best soup. But I don't know, Sister Augusta, I have to say the truth. I think the last one you cooked was better than mine, just by 0.0000%.
Oh my God.
But I didn't use Maggi, but she used Ogri. So I have to start using Ogri now to see if my own will knock her own out, because if I didn't use ogiri and I was that close to getting hers to her standard, then once I put my Maggi, it's August, you'll be 50% behind. So, but that was a tip. So we're not asking you to do things that we are not doing. We're not feeding this to our children. We're ensuring that we avoid these things, so that in that case we can speak on it. Because if you cannot speak on something that you have not tried. So we can speak on it. We have tried cooking with Maggi. It works perfectly. You don't need all that chemical in your food. We have tried planting things in our backyard, and it grows. It grows. I have so much citrus. I have grapefruits, oranges, tangerine all over the backyard. There's not even enough people to eat it. I have to take it to some church maybe tomorrow. So these are the things that we're asking you to do. Take back what belongs to us one by one. Sister, your name and where you're calling from.
My name is Chinyere Aku. I'm calling from Houston, Texas. Originally, I'm from Mpa. Mpa is in Abia State, Abia Province, I mean to say, Biafra land. Ndewo Chineke.
Ndewo one.
Okay, so I really love the topic of today. Thank you for everything you guys doing, donating your time, your effort, and everything into this Biafra struggle. God will bless you all. To complement your topic today, I have a special song, which is a message to all the slaves and to anyone Nigeria. Permit me to sing it.
Yes, so much, Nike. Before you do that, please, viewers, I did not realize that the WhatsApp phone was dead. I just charged it up, and I'm telling you to call it. So it's fully charged now. You can call it. If it wasn't ringing before, it was because it was dead. So now it's fully charged. So go ahead. Go ahead, sister.
Okay. So my song goes like this. Shame unto you. The one Nigeria. Shame unto you. They went to rule Wayo. Shame unto you. Shame unto you. They went to rule Wayo.
Yes, so.
I say shame unto you. Shame unto you. They went to rule Wayo. Shame unto you. Think of Africa. Shame unto you. They went to Wayo. And so on and so forth. All hail Biafra.
All hail Biafra. Thank you, Machineke. Shame on to you, that don't believe in what we are doing, that don't believe that our people deserve the best. You want to fly down here and come and hide your kids and then leave my people in abject poverty, and you think shame will not be unto you. So please, go ahead and call. We had a brother that called from Germany and China. I think they were trying to call direct. I don't know if they have enough credit. You can use the WhatsApp platform now. It's open. Like I said earlier, the phone, I didn't realize it wasn't on. Actually, it was fully charged, but it wasn't on. So you can call and give us your contribution. So my sisters and brothers, we just want you guys to survive. We want you guys, the way I feel it in my heart, I wish I can take everything that is here and just close my eyes and transport it in Biafra land. When we went to the food bank yesterday, they threw away so much food. If something is dented, they ask you to throw it away. If something is it, they ask you. I'm sitting there thinking, if only we can transport all of this. Sister Augusta was a witness. If only we can transport all of this to home, how much difference it would have made. But India were enough to be throwing away, and our people are dying of mere hunger. This child that got shot yesterday in the River State, hawking for the parents. Imagine if they get their hands on so many boxes of food that they disposed of yesterday. All we want is something better for our people. Our people deserve better. There is no reason for us to be suffering the way we are suffering right now. I don't know why our so-called celebrities, the ones that are doing well, the ones that are in place of what is it called? Place of higher level in the world. Why you guys cannot use your power, your connections to speak on behalf of Biafra restoration? knowing very well what it meant. Instead of when you go in the back, you guys will be complaining, talking about it, how bad it is, how terrible it is, how is, you know, it's not, no one can survive there, how the zoo is bad. But at the end of the day, when you come out in the public, because you have your own interests, because your name is Onyama, you're eyeing the 2023 election, presidency election, you want us to continue to stay in a place that you know very well is not conducive for human survival. And we're saying we don't want that anymore. We do not want that anymore. We are asking that you guys, whether you want to do referendum to see if these people truly want Biafra, because sooner we're going to reduce Zoha to nothing. Reduce Zoha to the point that even when they don't like you, because your name is Kweremado and you're the only source of rice and oil for Christmas, they will pretend as if that they do like you. How long are we going to be living in this falsehood? How long are we going to be going in circles? How long are our boys will graduate from college, they will not have money to even get a girlfriend, talk less of getting a wife? How long? How long are we going to cause our girls to turn themselves into prostitutes? These are girls that are so smart. A friend was telling me how her niece graduated with chemical engineer, and she's calling her here to give her money to start selling buns or meat pie. Very heartbreaking. This is someone that you don't know if she will be the person to build the next aircraft, the spacecraft. We have reduced her now to selling buns and meat pie and not using her skills and talent. How long our rich people, how long are you guys going to deal with all of this? Thinking you can bring your children and hide them here and for them to go to school and get job where? Oh, American job? Jobs that are supposed to be meant for America? I hope the immigration have learned not to let all these children